In this video, we talk about Sell and Scale Summit, which is an in-person conference for Amazon sellers happening in Las Vegas, September 19th to 22nd in 2022. This event, Sell and Scale Summit, is organized by HELIUM 10, which is a leading software tool for Amazon and Walmart sellers. And during this event, the organizers are expecting around 2,000 attendees. They're bringing a lot of different speakers from around the world, a lot of industry leaders, and a few of their keynote speakers are Gary V, and also Nelly, the rapper, will be singing there as well. So if you would like to attend this event, check the link below, and also the special offer of $100 discount for your ticket. So grab this in the description. And to get insights about Sell and Scale Summit, I invited Adam Shahbaz from HELIUM 10. He's a vice president for strategy in HELIUM 10. And he's the one who can tell us the most about what's happening about this event, what they're expecting, and what attendees can expect to get from it. Hello, Adam. Nice to have you here. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us what you do at HELIUM 10, and then we will talk about Sell and Scale Summit organized by HELIUM 10. So, Adam, please introduce.
Sure. Hey, Augustus, good to see you, and thanks for having me on. I'm the Vice President of Strategy with HELIUM 10, and I'm responsible for throwing our inaugural Sell and Scale Summit event. It is going to be hosted at the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. We're basically taking over the whole place. It's a 3-day event, and we're going to be, it'll be about 2,000 people. It's really, really exciting stuff. We've got great speakers lined up, amazing entertainment. It's the first time HELIUM 10 is doing anything like this, but it's sort of, if you've been to Prosper or any of the other events in the States, you've sort of know that we know how to throw a party. So this is something that a lot of folks have been asking us for, and we're really excited to be putting it on. And I'm really sort of humbled and honored to be leading it up. And on top of that, I run our partnerships team. So, the folks that sort of work with folks like yourselves, all the various agencies and other community partners that we work with at HELIUM 10. I help try to make those folks successful, excuse me. So lots of great things coming out really in the next few weeks that we could talk about.
So let's talk about the Sell and Scale Summit. Actually, if you would like to participate in this event, you will find the link below in the description. Also, there is a discount code for the ticket. You can visit the website following our link and read more about this event. So you compared yourself this event with, not compared, but you mentioned Prosper Show. And this is what comes to my mind, Prosper Show. It's also in Las Vegas, and it's the biggest show in the industry of Amazon sellers, especially in North America. So can you tell how it will be a little bit different? So people who love Prosper Show, what can they expect from Sell and Scale Summit?
Sure. So you probably, if you look at the website, you'll notice that Sell and Scale is in September. It's kind of the other side of the marketing calendar compared to Prosper. So, that's not completely accidental. We're really big supporters of Prosper. As I said, we had a huge party there. We had Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. I don't know if you remember them from the 90s, but he put on this whole show playing 90s music. And it was just absolutely amazing. And really, it was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Everybody was singing and dancing and stuff. So we had maybe 600 people there, something like that. So yeah, we love Prosper. Prosper is a great event. Our event's a little bit different. I think there's a few different ways. I think the main sort of differentiator, I guess, from Prosper is that we are very, very focused on private label selling and brand building. So this is really an event for sellers who are trying to build brands on Amazon or even off Amazon, and looking for a way to kind of break through and get their business to the next level. That's really the theme of the event. The way that we're going about it is also a little bit different. We put together this industry advisory council. And it's a sort of a diverse council. When we were thinking about Sell and Scale Summit, the first time around, we don't want to get, we don't want to fall into a trap of just sort of dictating on who should, what the topic should be. We want to go to the community and find out, what are people really talking about? What's really important for folks? So we put together this council that's pretty diverse. It has a lot of different folks who have different selling techniques and have built brands, or they might be sort of Amazon tacticians, or they might be, selling on multiple channels, or they might be PPC experts, and, folks like that. We brought them in to bring sort of, really compelling topic matter, and sort of make sure that we are on top of, what's on people's minds. And then we went and surveyed our community. So as you probably know, Helium 10 is a pretty big brand at this point in the Amazon ecosystem. And so, we have over 700,000 weekly active users right now. So we went to our community and we said, we basically surveyed them and said, what are going to be the topics that are really compelling for you? And so we used those two tools to put together a really compelling agenda. I'm really excited about the agenda. And then on top of that, we're bringing in some top shelf speakers. So we've announced Gary Vee as being our keynote speaker for the event. And that's something that I don't think you see from other events right now, seeing sort of like these really, really top shelf type speakers. And then, so it's going to be like keynote speakers and then amazing, compelling content. And then sort of the last leg of that is just sort of really focused on networking. So not just over drinks, but networking, throughout the summit, networking opportunities built into the agenda, networking opportunities for specific types of sellers. So like 7-figure sellers who want to learn from 8-figure sellers and stuff like that. And then also activities, like we even have Bradley, I think Bradley's going to lead a Zumba class, and we have Ann Ferris. I think she's going to do like some breath work and stuff. So there's people of all different walks of life in this community. And we really wanted to find ways to get them together and support them in any way that we can. And so again, taking over that space at the Virgin Hotel is going to allow us to execute that. And I think it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah. Talking about keynote speakers. So Gary Vee, I personally know him, like I followed maybe a few, I don't know personally, but I followed him, what he talked, especially like 2-3 years ago. But who is this person at the bottom? I'm sorry, I'm like from Europe. I don't know. Is this the singer?
Oh yeah. That's Nelly.
Nelly. So it's a singer, or?
Yeah, Nelly's a really famous, he's sort of he's a rapper. He's a really famous rapper from sort of early 2000s. And I think he put out a record actually a couple of years ago. So he's still producing new music, but he was huge like when I was in high school. And so, there's sort of a lot of folks kind of in the 30s, 40s that are sort of in this community. And we wanted to find somebody that was going to be sort of broadly popular. You should check him out. He's on Spotify, obviously. You've definitely heard some of his songs, like
probably, yeah.
Here.
But
it's getting hot in here, so hot. Ever heard that? No? Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, but what's the deal with him? So he will have a concert after on the last day, or how you will integrate him?
So he is doing the Tuesday night party. So we have a sort of a Monday night party for anybody can come for the Monday night party. That's sort of our kickoff, and then Tuesday night is our welcome party. And then Wednesday night so that's the 20th is Monday.
19th is Monday, actually.
I'm sorry, the 19th is Monday,
yeah.
20th is Tuesday, and then on Wednesday is going to be it's sort of an open night. So we want to encourage our partners who are there to be throwing parties and doing cool things, for their communities, doing meetups. We have lots of different partners coming and hosting meetups. Kian Golzari, for example, is on our industry advisory council. He's sort of a sourcing expert, and he's going to do a meetup for sort of his Facebook group there. So there's lots of cool stuff happening, and we're trying to, create a place for all those tribes to come together.
And do you already have like an agenda more or less clear? Because the website still doesn't have much speakers announced. Are you still working on it, or you are still figuring out the whole structure?
The agenda is going to be posted. So we've been kind of a little secretive about that, but we're actually going to post the agenda this week. So if you check back, I'm actually not sure when this is going live, but if you were to check back.
Yeah, so most likely. Yeah, but if you are watching this video, you probably already see all the speakers on the website. And are you having, like Prosper also have exhibition hall where companies can have booths? Is it happening the same in your event?
So we're going to have an exhibition hall. almost sold out already. So that's, getting partners here has been a really sort of exciting part of this. And we also have Walmart is confirmed as sort of our elite, not sort of, they are our elite sponsor. So this is going to be sort of Sell and Scale brought to you by Walmart. We have other sort of really high-end sponsors there. And it's not just going to be an exhibition hall. So there's certainly going to be the opportunity to go and meet all the amazing new companies in the ecosystem. But there's also going to be sort of more integration. So we're looking, I don't want to sort of ruin the surprise, but we're looking for ways that partners can. So first of all, it is a no sell event. So if you're watching sort of an educational session, it's purely educational. But in the exhibition hall, we're trying to sort of encourage partners to have ways where they actually can help sellers. So maybe there's going to be, a service desk or something there where sellers can come and like sort of actually get a problem fixed. So it's not just, it's not just show up and have people sell things to you. It's actually like come and help you succeed with your business.
And how many exhibitors are you planning to have?
We're going to have 70 exhibitors. I should have that number off the top of my head, but yeah, I think it'll be about 70 exhibitors, and then 20 additional sponsors on top of that. And
you're expecting at least 2,000 attendees. Is it maximum 2,000 or going to expand?
We're shooting for 2,000. We might be able to expand, but the space is a little bit limited. So we're kind of, I don't want to say we're capped out, but I think that's like 2,000 would be comfortable. So if we, let me put it this way, our goals with this event are, we want to get into market with the event. We want it to be a successful event, and we want this to be sort of like extremely valuable for the sellers that get there. So I always tell people this should be 15 out of 10 for the sellers, right? So if we start trying to maximize the event and like the attendance and say, we need 2,500 because that's the maximum limit of Virgin Hotel or whatever, it might be, there might be lines, there might be things that are going to be a little bit too, it'll be less sort of valuable for the sellers, right? So we want people to have a little bit of room to walk around, but it's going to be sort of pretty packed. It'll be enough to sort of be exciting, but not like overdone. And we're not trying to really make money from this, right? So we have our ticket prices. The ticket prices are covering our costs. This is like not a profit center for Helium 10. This is something that we're doing to support the community.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the agenda. You already kind of briefly mentioned. So it's a officially 4 days event. So a ticket at the moment on the website, it costs about $1,000. With this ticket, everyone gets access to all 4 days. And is it from morning till evening, all 4 days, from Monday till Thursday?
Yeah, so it's going to be morning to night. So let me give you an example of some of the folks that we have. So we have different tiers of speakers, right? So Gary Vee, for example, he's sort of serial entrepreneur, sort of very inspirational, motivational speaker. And he's going to be a keynote, right? So he's going to talk about how he built his business and that type of thing. And that's our hope there, is that it's going to be the type of thing that really helps you get going. And then we have folks like Kevin King, who are sort of, they're kind of part of the Helium 10 family, right? In a lot of ways, like Kevin King runs Freedom Ticket. He's obviously like a legend in the industry. He runs $1 Billion Seller Summit. He's going to bring a lot of those types of, strategies to Sell and Scale and help sort of expand that, right? So instead of having to go to, it's not going to compete with $1 Billion Seller Summit, but he's going to be doing things like strategies you don't know yet to grow your business, right? So something that's sort of very oriented towards those Amazon sellers, right? And then we have folks like Rachel Peterson, who's social media and digital marketing expert, right? So one of the things that Amazon's really focused on right now is external traffic. So there's sort of a reward for sellers who are driving external traffic. And at the same time, you have TikTok blowing up. You have sort of all these things happening that are sort of off Amazon. And there's a big opportunity for Amazon sellers to leverage those channels, right? But how do you do it? If you're focused on SEO and product research and sourcing, how do you actually start learning about this type of thing? So Rachel Peterson is an expert in that field, and she's going to be doing a session on TikTok and how to actually think about it and leverage it as a channel to help improve rank on Amazon and drive traffic to your listings in a profitable way. So it's going to be pretty broad, and we have sort of those types of sellers. And I didn't talk about PPC either. So we have Melissa Burdick, who's the president of PackView, which is an enterprise PPC platform. And then we have Destiny Wishin, who is the CEO of, or founder CEO of Better AMS, which is an Amazon PPC agency, and they're going to do sort of a mastermind session on Amazon PPC, right? So those are the people who are talking to Amazon. They're really plugged into the changes that are happening there. And then we're going to have and that's just sort of a small sample, right? So we're going to have, Bradley's going to be there. We're going to have, Tim Jordan, a lot of the folks that you sort of see as part of the Helium 10 family. And then a long list of influencers and movers and shakers in the space that are super experts in their field that can go really deep on a topic and help people understand, how can I access a new opportunity, or what are strategies that I'm not yet taking, not yet maximizing. So, we have sessions on sourcing, we have sessions on product research, we have sessions on, really everything that you can think of in the Amazon space. And then we've also tiered it out so you can focus on your foundations, right? So we have sort of a breakout track that's focused on setting your foundations. If you're sort of an earlier seller, it's a new world out there with supply chain challenges. So how do you actually get set up for success? We have a breakout track for sort of larger sellers who are looking to sort of, become experts in their field and sort of maximize their business. And then we have sort of this scale, exit, dominate track for people who are really trying to build brands and are thinking about actually maximizing enterprise value. So kind of built the agenda in a way to appeal to different sellers at different stages. And we have lots of different speakers plugged into that.
So how many stages there will be?
These are great questions. So there's basically it kind of changes because there's the main theater, which is sort of our general session, right? So the keynotes will be at the general session, and then some of our major breakouts will be at the general session. And then we have sort of several different breakout rooms that will get changed up depending on what we're doing. So the breakout rooms could go anywhere from, there's sort of 3 large breakout rooms, and they can go from anywhere from, using those 3 large rooms to getting broken into smaller pieces. So for example, if we want to do our 7-figure networking event, we will probably sort of break that down into half the room, and then we'll have tables in there, and then we'll have people sort of, whisk the tables away and get ready for the next session. So it can kind of flex anywhere from the theater plus sort of the 3 major breakouts into, I think, 6 or 9 different rooms.
Do you have an estimate what is the percentage of non-North American attendees? Like how many people you are expecting from outside US?
So to be honest with you, I thought that was going to be pretty low, but we've actually, where we are now, so the event's in September, and we have, we're sort of months away from it. Some of our, it's actually really heavily weighted towards European sellers right now. I think just because the travel implications, you got to buy your ticket. If there's a visa or something you have to worry about, you have to get ahead of that early. So we're seeing a lot of folks from Germany planning on coming in. So I'm actually surprised with how much international interest we have. So right now it's almost half, but I think that'll probably go down with time.
Of course. US people, they are just taking it easy, and for them it's easy to decide to travel. But right. For international, maybe you need to even show the proof of a ticket sometimes if you apply for visa.
Exactly. Yeah,
all
COVID
right,
and all this stuff. So, so we're actually, I'm really surprised and encouraged by the amount of international visitors we have, because my plan for this is we're going to do 2,000 this year. We want to get it, again, sort of extreme value. We want it to be 15 out of 10 for folks. And we're using all these tools to sort of put that together. And we're going to be surveying people. We're going to have, cameras there. We're going to have the opportunity for people to network, all that stuff. We're going to be sort of getting people, the Helium 10 sort of party that we throw, we want to get people excited about it. We want them to participate, get them on screen, get them on our podcast. Bradley's going to be there doing that. And then what I want to do is, take it international next year or the year after. So seeing the international audience come in is really exciting for me.
And the ticket includes food, lunch.
Yes. Yeah. You get, we'll have sort of lunch in the exhibition hall area, and there's sort of, tables and stuff set up there. So you're all set up. It's really kind of, once you show up to the place, I wish I could kind of like take everybody there before they go, just so you could see it. But when you walk into the Virgin, it's kind of, there's sort of a courtyard, and we have the whole outdoor space, we have the indoor space. And then, you can go to the exhibition hall. There's all sorts of places to sit and chat and network. And of course you can go back to your room and, take a break if you need to. I don't think people will want to do that though, because there's lots of cool stuff going on.
Yeah. So let's talk at the end maybe about different types of tickets. I see you have two types of tickets, like regular and a VIP experience. So what's the benefit of VIP experience? What do you get extra?
Yeah, so there's sort of a few different things. There's a separate lounge that you get access to. There's premier seating. The theater is like pretty amazing. It's the old Hard Rock Hotel, so the theater is sort of designed for like a rock concert, and it's a pretty impressive sort of experience. So we're having sort of separate breakouts and sort of different experiences for the VIP track within that theater experience. So it's a little bit of a different experience. And then you also get access to our, so there's at the Tuesday night party, there's sort of an upper level behind the field that has sort of a private VIP lounge area. So you get sort of private access to that. You have an amazing view of the show there. There's cabanas, there's like a little pool there. There's kind of, you can sort of chill out a little bit more as opposed to sort of being on the field. And of course, you're welcome to go and dance your butt off to Nelly if you want to, but if you want to take a break, you get access to that as well. So,
and it says welcome party. So is it happening like on 18th, or what does it mean?
That's the Tuesday is the welcome party, and you get access to the VIP section there.
And the other regular tickets will not get access, right?
They won't. They get access. They don't. They get access to the Monday party. The regular ticket doesn't get access to the Tuesday party.
Okay. And upgraded meals, does it mean they get 2 portions? Or?
Yeah, it's 2 portions, right? Yeah, it just a little bit. The hotel kind of has some better
meals. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's interesting. And I see, of course, you are running these promotions that price is increasing, so it's good to grab your ticket now. All right, so those who are really planning to come to Sell and Scale Summit, you will find the link below to this event, and also information how you can get $100 discount on your ticket. So the ticket price is all the time increasing. I checked their website. It's like there is this scarcity every month. It's higher and higher. So grab a ticket while it's still at the price you see today. And I would like to ask how many people are working on this event so that people feel the power, how much energy you're putting.
That is a great question. So within Helium 10, we have we have an events team that's completely dedicated to this. And then we have like a good chunk of our marketing team, and then we have all the staff at the event. So I would say within Helium 10, we've got like about 20 people working on it. And then the staff that's actually going to run the event is going to be, I don't know, it's 100 or something. It's going to be really high, but that's like, all the people moving in all the exhibition halls and everything. Yeah, it's definitely a very sort of, it's a complex undertaking, and we've got a lot of folks focused on making this absolutely amazing.
All right. So I wish you all success, and I'm sure it will be a great event. Helium 10 always never let Amazon sellers down. All right. Thank you very much, Adam.
All right,
bye-bye.
All right. Take care.
I hope you will have a chance to attend Sell and Scale Summit organized by Helium 10. As I mentioned before, you will find the link below to this event, and also below you will find the information how you can get $100 off, a discount off your ticket. And now I would like to invite you to watch a playlist of videos we recorded about Helium 10 and with Helium 10. So Helium 10 is a leading Amazon and Walmart seller tool.